just to try to be ready to go to school in the morning, so I don't have to do this on the bus, and so I don't have to carry around a bunch of my makeup all tomorrow. So I'm gonna start. No, we're not gonna do concealer right now. That's probably a bad idea too, because I have a pillow that has a white background, so I have a spot on my face that I'm gonna put it, but that's pretty much it. That's gonna be the only spot that I put it, just for the sake of my pillow. I have to lean it just right that it doesn't spill. That looks super, like, not my skin tone. But it is, that's the thing. Okay. So, like I said, that's the only spot we're gonna do. This is my beauty blender I'm using. I am gonna ask one of my friends for one of her pimple patches. So, maybe I can get that under control down there, because I don't enjoy doing makeup at close to 11 at night just to be ready for the school day, but that is what I do. Okay, so I'm taking whatever is like on here and just patting it, because yeah. Hey, welcome. Just doing a little bit of makeup so I don't have to do as much in the morning if possible and if need be. So thanks. So like I said, only gonna do concealer in this one little spot using this marble beauty blender that is light blue and purple. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. It's 11 o'clock where I'm at right now. To answer your question on how girls learn how to do makeup, I was kind of self-taught. I started out with eyeshadow, and that was when I was 11. My grandmother got me my first palette, which I still have to this day. This was like 4 years ago. So I still have that palette. I still have my first like 3 palettes that I ever got. Yeah. So then as I got older, I started to add like mascara. It's really just like eyeshadow is the main thing that I started with. If I had all my makeup palettes of eyeshadow with me, I would show you like my first couple that I got, and they were just like these little like $3 ones from Dollar General is what I got, with a few like plain Jane plain Jane black and gold makeup brushes. I couldn't think of the name or even the colors. That's my mind right now. That's a good question. Maybe self-taught? If the men learn that we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church. I love that. I love that audio. I have not used it. I should though. That'd be a fun video. I wouldn't be the one doing my makeup though. I'd have a friend do it. Because if I end up doing any sort of makeup look, it always looks like trash to me. I don't know if it's just me or what, but, and I didn't get to do makeup at all last week, or even like Sunday, well, yesterday, I should say, yesterday, because, on Halloween, I left all my makeup in my friend's car. Yeah, I said I was only gonna do it in the one spot, but oh, this is just me. So I should ask some of my friends because there's a play going on this week at the end of starting Thursday, and I have friends in the play who don't really use makeup. So if they struggle or if they need a beauty blender, I got 5 or 6 of these beauty blenders. 2 of them are marble. My other marble is purple and white, and it's a similar pattern to this. So this one was just like just finishing drying. It depends on where you get the makeup from. So I will say this, some of the lipstick that I use, I actually have the one I used like 4 years ago for my dance recital. Ooh, I need the light to show. That is how bright I had to have my red lip for when I did my dance recital. So this one, I'm not sure how much it was because I was a bit younger at the time. Anything I got recently, 5 out of the 6 beauty blenders came in a little plastic jar that is like a cup almost. You can use it as a cup, and it's from Five Below. So it was literally $5 for 5 beauty blenders. And then this one I got on Sunday, yesterday, for $3. So, it really depends on like where you're getting the makeup from, because I know like Sephora, Ulta, they have a bit more expensive makeup, more like high quality. I don't typically go to them. It's really only if I need like a certain product that only they have. That's the only time you'll ever see me in Ulta or Sephora. Or maybe I'll just go in and look. Either way, if I just go in there and look, I am bound to find something. And it always kills me because I'm like, nope, too expensive, too much, nope, not happening, not today. So like, okay, I have one makeup palette with me. Good, thank you. That I've had for, I want to say 3 years, and it is all neon colors, and there are 2 other palettes in this brand, and one is all just glitter eyeshadow that doesn't really stay. Hello. And then the one I recently got is called Wild Romance, which is like very like Valentine kind of theme colors, very like light, some pinks, some purples. Thank you. So it was very nice to know that I have all of the palettes from that one brand, and the colors actually are a lot like how they're shown. I'm trying to find a makeup brush. So, and I do have a little light going on right now. So I'm trying to think the orange. I have to tilt it so I can see which color I'm dabbing. Okay. I'm just gonna do it on my skin. So obviously you have to, it's harder to see on my skin, I will say that. But, like you have to go layer after layer after layer. But, like, this has lasted me 3 years. Along with the glitter palette, but I also don't use the glitter palette as often. And if you guys want me to go grab the other palettes, just to give you kind of like an idea, because I do have to take that beauty blender and make sure I remember to wash it after I'm done, because I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep, because it is currently a little past 11 at night where I'm at. So if you guys want me to go grab my makeup, at least my other palettes, just to give you guys a quick rundown. And then I think my first 3 that I can remember of eyeshadow palettes are in there. Yeah, because it started with the little one. Well, maybe the first 2. I don't remember. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I'm not gonna lie. I get a bag from, I'm going blank. It might be Ulta. They're like every month I get to pick one item that is for sure to be in the bag, different bag each month, kind of deal, and they pick out the other items randomly. But you can see what they are ahead of time, and it's every month. So every month I get a few new products. Actually, how I found out that I liked Saturday Skin, which is the brand, and it's their under the eye cream, and it helps with eye bags. So I just see like, I think that's cat fur, honestly. That wouldn't surprise me. But yes. And I'm gonna apologize once again for not posting as much. I think I said the last time I was live that I was gonna try to post some of my drafts or videos I haven't really posted, which I'm going to do eventually. If you don't see a post from me for the next few weeks, I did have surgery last week, exactly a week ago. So I'm still trying to recover a little bit. That's why I'm just trying to like limit, like, do I want to walk to get the palettes? Do I want to walk? Just because if I walk a long distance or for a good amount of time, uh, my uh, certain spots start hurting me in my stomach. So that's why I'm asking, like, should I go get my eyeshadow palettes? Because either way, after this live, I could either throw it on the ground, like everything that the thing is in, or I have to take it back to where it is right now. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see the other makeup palettes, just so I don't have to personally struggle. Because sitting it's just fine, and right now I am just like leaning up against my reading pillow, because that is what I'm going to be laying on and sleeping on the entire time. Because all of last week I was out on the couch because I didn't trust myself to be in my bedroom, especially after the surgery. So meant I had to deal with the putty cats that night, and they had the zoomies some nights. But I was also falling asleep at like midnight. No school, and then, well, for Tuesday we had no school last week. So that was actually the day I came home from the hospital after Sunday at 10:30 at night, me deciding let's go to the ER just to make sure it's nothing major. We find out something at close. It was Monday morning at that point, like 1:30 in the morning. That from the CT scan, that if something ruptured, it could have possibly put my life on pause real quick. So then they allowed my mom to drive me to, I don't want to say the hospital, the other hospital. I really don't want to say the actual hospital, but no, we got there 2:30, and let me tell you, right here or so, this was where the IV was, okay? And they put it in at an angle, so it was like this, like the way my finger is. That's how it was. And I don't know if you guys have ever, like, wait, if I sound completely stupid right now, just let me know. Because in the moment that they took the IV out, I know I felt super stupid, because I thought there was actually like a needle in the IV, like in my arm, from Sunday evening to Tuesday morning. I thought there was an actual needle in my skin connected to the IV. So I was scared to actually like move it, because I was scared, because like you see the needle, you see it go in, and the person who removed it, they're like, oh no, it's just plastic. I'm just like, huh? And I wasn't okay, I was a little crazy, but when the nurse showed me, yeah, it's just plastic, but the placement of it is still bound to bug you, because it's still gonna poke your skin, and you're able to feel it. And I just sat there, and I'm just like, I feel so stupid now. And the nurse got a good chuckle out of it, because it was just I even told the nurse like I saw the needle when they like put the IV in. And they're like, yeah, that's just to make a spot for the IV. I'm like, huh? So glad you guys could get a laugh at it. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Lizzie Borden and like everything that happened with the Lizzie Borden murders. Um, but when I got to the other hospital Monday morning at like 1:30 or so in the morning, because of the IV causing me so much pain on top of what was actually going on, and it was in my stomach area, um, they said, we're gonna give you morphine to help with the pain. Me only knowing morphine from Lizzie Borden, Murders and Times, um, it freaked me out. So I said, no, I'm not taking the morphine. And because my mother was with me and she asked me, why won't you take it? I told her, that's what Lizzie was given for an entire year after her parents were, and she couldn't get her story straight when she was testifying and all of that. And it was their family friend that was a doctor who was giving her a dose of morphine every day for an entire year after the fact. So I had this complete meltdown because I thought, like, oh, I'm gonna be Lizzie Borden because of the morphine. No, just they put it through the IV. They added water. They mixed it with water so it wouldn't be as strong as what it would normally be. And I responded to it really well, for me never having it. But um yeah, quite literally. But the nurse wanted to make sure I was reacting to it really well. So she let me get distracted on my phone real quick. I think I went on BitLife. I don't know. I don't even remember what I did like most of the time I was there. All I remember was sleeping. And she said my name and my head went from my phone and I just looked and she's like, yep. Responded pretty well. And my mom said it looked like I was high. I'm just like, man, so glad you didn't take a photo. Cause my eyes were all wide. And the way that I fall asleep is by listening to an audiobook. I kid you not. It was just it was just super weird. But I'm gonna mute real quick. Okay. Um, so the way I fall asleep is an audiobook. And it is through my library. And so I fell asleep to a Lizzie Borden audiobook that night, and my mom's just like, "You're not my child." So yeah, that's the reason I haven't been posting a ton. So